5 World of Warcraft Legion features you will love. 5. Artifacts. In the past, class-specific content always created some sort of imbalance, whether it be the unique mounts for warlocks and paladins, the flight form for druids, legendary items for each class, or even the green fire for warlocks. They all came at different times and rarely made a player feel special about their character. When I first heard about artifacts at the Gamescom announcement, I too reacted like others, thinking to myself, oh great, another attempt at rewarding players for hard work with items that everyone is eventually going to have anyway, making the item worthless. My initial reaction couldn't have been more wrong once I heard more. Hearing about how each spec and not class, spec will have a unique artifact totaling at 36 weapons. With that, each artifact can be upgraded through questlines that aren't as elaborate as the Green Fire questline for warlocks, and each special variant for an artifact involves a wide variety of tasks to be achieved, even ones that can only be achieved through the new PvP system. When it comes to bringing back that feeling of being different amongst other characters like it was during Vanilla WoW, I really do think Blizzard has knocked it out of the park this time. 4. The Emerald Dream. Now, I'm not too much of a lore guy myself, but almost everyone knows about the Emerald Dream, a kingdom of spirit animals and green dragons. It's been in the minds of WoW fans and teased by Blizzard since the launch of World of Warcraft, and it's finally coming alive. The Emerald Nightmare is a 7-boss raid that will be released in Legion, and players will be able to discover a zone of corruption, peaking at a fight against Xavius, a noteworthy villain in the lore. There's a strong backstory behind this raid everyone knows and loves, giving players and fans that extra motivation and determination needed to result in a successful raid. When it comes to this news, the hype train is beyond real, particularly for PvE players. 3. The new PvP system. The hype isn't just real for PvE players out there. Legion will introduce an honor/conquest system that is entirely different from the current system we have at the moment. It's a bit hard to get your head around it just yet, though essentially PvP will work in a talent point based system. There will be 50 levels using honor as a form of experience, unlocking abilities that can only be used in PvP. That last part's crucial for you PvP players out there, so let me just say that again. Abilities that can only be used in PvP. Balance has been a constant struggle for Blizzard. As one ability gets buffed for use in dungeons and raids, it might become increasingly overpowered for use in battlegrounds and arenas. These PvP exclusive abilities might be the perfect solution to the problem. Along with that, the new PvP system brings large focus to how you decide to choose and use your PvP talents rather than the gear you wear. This brings theory crafting back to some extent, a factor that many players deeply miss. The fun doesn't stop once you hit level 50. Blizzard has introduced a prestige system similar to Call of Duty's, where players can decide to go back to level 1, this time unlocking awesome rewards such as mounts, artifacts, character portraits, and more. Many players, including myself, look highly forward to seeing how this whole new system works out, as a whole new meaning to PvP in World of Warcraft will be brought about. 2. Class orders. Garrison sounded like a great idea during the launch of Warlords of Draenor, as everyone had been begging for in-game housing for years, and it brought about a whole new feeling of something you could call your own. There were many slight flaws though, some of which even resulted into players blaming garrisons for ruining Warlords of Draenor. One of the largest complaints were that garrisons became somewhat of a chore to manage, forcing players to isolate themselves from each other, which is something you definitely don't want in an MMO. Legion will bring up class orders, uniquely themed cities and towns accessed by every member of a particular class. Take rogues in the sewers of Dalaran, for example, or hunters in the peaks of High Mountain. Rumors suggest certain subsections of class orders will be not exclusive to one faction. Alliance and Horde members of a particular class will be able to share the space together. These class orders aren't just cities, they will have many of the same functionalities that garrisons have, just much more improved and enhanced. For example, champions will be in place instead of followers. There are several other reasons why class orders will be beneficial, and I won't go over all of them in this video, but most importantly, this will give players another reason to feel unique and special to their one class, and also bring back the feeling of a strong community that garrisons basically got rid of in Warlords of Draenor. 1. Demon Hunters. Legion will be introducing the Demon Hunter hero class, an elven outsider shunned for using the forbidden powers of the Legion. This is a huge addition to the expansion. According to the lore, Demon Hunters were bound to enter the game sooner or later, and they finally are here. Introducing a new class to the game always leaves a huge impact on the gameplay, as we have learned from previous editions like the Death Knight and Monk class. The Demon Hunter class revolves around two types of roles, the melee DPS and tank, one spec being called Havoc and the other Vengeance. There are several features to be excited about the class, such as its unrivaled mobility, introducing a whole new mechanic to WoW, the double jump, allowing Demon Hunters to go in and out of combat and even unfold their monstrous wings to glide away and surprise enemies. Another cool feature is Metamorphosis, in which Demon Hunters can transform into demonic forms, buffing their chosen role, and even teleport into combat. Whether it be for better or for worse, the effect Demon Hunters as a class will have on the game is essential to World of Warcraft's continued popularity. A new class means large changes to gameplay, which is always good when we are talking about an 11-year-old game. This has been 5 World of Warcraft Legion features you will love. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Also leave any thoughts on this countdown in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys think. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.